Good morning, friends. It's Aggie, and I am back. It's Thursday morning. What is it? April 20th. And I needed a little bit of time away from the project, which I always recommend to my students. And I'm back fresh this morning. And one of my good friends and members pointed out that a bull basically has most of its bulk in the chest. And here I've got this kind of center of interest in the side. So I'm so glad that she said that. That was Carolyn. Thank you, Carolyn. We should always be open to suggestions from others, no matter, what level of experience you are. If someone shares a nugget like that, maybe you should consider it, right? So Carolyn hasn't seen how I've added the gold metallic glass, but basically it's too late for me to move all of this over here. She suggested that I take this and move it over. And, because I used hot glue, I mean, I probably could actually pull all this up and reposition it, but I just don't want to. Because I think that I can still add more round bulk to the chest. And that's what I'm kind of working on now. And so little by little, I will get that in there. But I wanted to show you some other progress. Um, Yesterday, we put this eye in here, and and then I kind of cut this piece first, this dimension of the side angle of the nose, got that in there first. Sometimes you need to build up your structure underneath. So I filled in that area with gold metallic glass, and I think that's going to help. I might add more gold around there because from the side you can see weirdness in there, but maybe I'm being too crazy. I put an additional piece of china underneath the ear so that this ear would stick up more after I put these pieces in. So what happens is you realize sometimes you need to raise up pieces to support other pieces. And that's just part of the figuring out the puzzle. So I knew I wanted to have these round shapes to define the neck because their neck is pretty strong and round. And so I glued those down, and then I was able to get this one on top. And a lot of this is cutting it just so, like I had this piece here first with a point sticking out. And when I put the ear on, this neck piece was in front of the ear, and that's no good. So I had to pull it off, nip the corner off so that it has that blunt corner. So these are the little finessey things to consider. Um, and then I started, cutting. Actually, the gold metallic started with doing the hooves, and I just, basically cut from the neck of this, and basically cut pieces to fit as best I could. And so, for instance, this piece was not the right size, and at first it had a blunt corner right there, so I had to cut the tip of it off. I could cut this tip off, but I figured it's not that bad. It looks okay. Um, so that's basically. I don't think I need to demonstrate that sort of a thing. It's just a matter of retrofitting pieces to fit. I lucked out on this piece on the vase. And like this piece, I could cut that little tip off right there, but I figure, I'm just going to leave it. I had to add little triangle tips to the horns. And we're getting there. I really do love the gold metallic that I'm adding. I decided to add some gold curves right here and maybe here, so here and there, I'm putting in little pieces of gold. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this here, but I kind of like it. Tell me what you think. So a lot of times as I'm working, I'll put pieces off to the side to remind myself to use them. I kind of want to give him like a mad eyebrow, but that'll come later, I think. So right now I'm working on getting his chest to look bulky The other thing I was thinking of, and tell me if I'm crazy, um, this is kind of his belly. I was almost thinking, what if I put um, something to kind of look like flames, and it could we could call it fire in the belly. I don't know, or fire glass. Maybe it'd be an inside joke. Fire glass in the center for fire in the belly. That's me being goofy and creative, right? So that's it. That's the update. Here's my table. Look how crazy and but yet pretty, right? Just wanted to give you that update. I'm going to be heading off to another Pilates class. Let's put this here. I'm not camera ready. I have to go get dressed so that I can run out. But that's really all I have for now. This camera doesn't want to settle down. And if you have any questions, of course, please, please tag me. And I will be back on later to do more with you. See you later. Bye.